Hello, everybody. Welcome inside another edition of the Wrap Up. Dan Myers, Nick Buckler, Austin C. in front of the G. Let's get into it. We got some bad sports teams in our fine city of Detroit. It's a bad time to be a Detroit sports fan. Which is the worst, though? What is the worst team we have here? And we'll start with that.
It's your Detroit Red Wings.
They're pretty bad. Let's dig in.
Yeah.
What's the problem other than everything?
You're right.
How bad was that game the other night, Dan?
Honestly, all right, if I was watching it, I'd be really disappointed. It was my first time at LCA, so I was sort of jaded by that fact. I was just excited to be there. But overall, it was a little tedious. I like the fights. Was that Luke Wiskowski's first game back?
Yeah.
And he got two fights. That's amazing. But it was...
Nothing like two of the worst teams in the Eastern Conference going at it.
The goal, what did you think about the goal? I really didn't see the goal right away.
The overtime winner?
The overtime winner that Florida made.
Just bad defense. I'm not.
Was it Jimmy's fault?
No.
No.
He made a great save. It was a defense fell apart. Matheson goes in. Jimmy makes a great pad save and then makes the rebound save. And then his defense is laying on top of him. The guy's got an empty net. No faults at all there.
Yeah.
Not his fault. Now, last Saturday was his fault. 4 of the first 5 shots were behind him in the net. You lose 6-1 when you actually play your best game of the year. Scoreboard doesn't show it because Jimmy Howard was abysmal. But the game, you have one goal, and you're lucky to have that. It was a weak shot by Zetterberg. Reimer's going to love to have that back every single time. And that's your only goal. You have a 4-on-3 for a full 2 minutes, don't score. As soon as that power play expired, Wings were winning 1-0 at the time and said they will not win this game. And what do you know?
Yeah.
We've seen it all before.
I don't know if I like torturing myself after a game. Do you listen to the
No,
post game?
absolutely. I used to. I don't care. I don't even watch the games anymore. Jeff Blashill says trust the process one more time. I'm going to trust the process right up as you know where.
If anyone is still watching the Red Wings, you need your head examined.
And the Lions as well.
Well, see, but with
No, Dan, they are terrible.
They are terrible.
If you find
But-
any
but-
enjoyment in
but-
this team, they are awful.
Okay, I watch because I love hockey.
yes, that's your sport.
Yeah, that's the only sport I care about, and that's why I'll watch it. Do I hope they win? Sure, but do I know that if they lose, it's probably better things to come for the future? Oh, yeah, I'm not closed-minded to that, but I still love the Wings, and I still want them to succeed. It's just I'm in denial, I guess you could say.
That you're not holding your breath every game thinking they're going to pull out a massive
no.
win. I thoroughly enjoy hockey, and when I get a chance to watch hockey, I'm going to take advantage of it because I know when the Wings don't make the playoffs this year and the playoffs are over, I'm going to regret not being able to watch every game that it was possible for me. With that being said, going back to other sports though, like football, I enjoy it. It's a limited time. You're able to watch with the season. The games are limited. And I do watch it, but I approach the Lions like I do the Wings. I'm not expecting anything. It's an entertainment, free entertainment for the most
The
part.
Wings remind me of the Lions right now. They're no better than the Lions. It doesn't seem like
agreed.
they have a real commitment towards rebuilding this thing and getting better at some point.
They don't. They need to.
Ken Holland should not be
They
here.
need to-
Jeff Blashill
They need
should
to
not
Oldie
be
Eller,
here.
both of them. Take them out back, and you know what happens out there.
And, at the end of the season, they got a fork in the road. They can go the
You need to
straight
have a
path.
fork
They have
through
a
the
fork
heart.
in the road coming in 2 months when the deadline comes.
Yeah.
They need to trade anything of value that they have.
And you're gonna
get rid of Blashill. Get rid of Holland. Now. Not later. Now.
Yeah.
Why wait?
Exactly.
Let's have-
Why? If you're not going anywhere with them, why are they
Wouldn't
still on
you
the
rather
staff?
have the GM who's going to turn this thing around, make your trade deadline moves, or a guy who's a lame duck like what Dave Dombrowski did to the Tigers?
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, I'd rather have the guy who's going to build this team make those moves and start right now. What's the point? Mike Green, trade him. You need to trade one of your goalies because you can't be paying both of them a total of $9.5 million.
I try to trade both.
Well, with that being said, there are going to be some unfavorable trades, and you feel bad for the next guy coming in that's going to take Holland's position because they're going to have to get rid of some stars. They're going to have to make some room with the salary. We have too many stupid contracts. And with that being said, maybe you have this interim GM while you go and look for the right.
Unfortunately, I think you're like the Tigers. What of value do you really have?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
liquidity do you have in your
And it's these bad contracts. You need to get rid of Nick Cronwall, Jonathan Erickson. The awful contracts. Jimmy Howard's contract's terrible. I mean, you still have guys on the book. You're still paying Stephen Weiss, who got an awful contract. Johan Franzen. I mean, those are just Danny DeKaiser, Abdelkader. These contracts just keep going on and on. And Zetterberg's getting paid till 2020. It's amazing to me that, oh, you had one borderline good year. Here you go. Take whatever you want. Darren Hell makes $4 million a year. Give me a break.
And before we jump off this, I had a real issue Monday night. I don't know if you noticed it. It was a rough game. I mean, there was obviously you saw the fights. There was a lot of dirty stuff going on in the quarters and whatnot. Why do you have Dylan Larkin unprotected? Why is he the one going after the goalie or going after the players in front of the net after the whistle blows? He's one of your stars. He's one of your young guys. They're targeting him. You need a big guy for protection. I know this
They
is going
have
back
big guys, but they don't do anything.
Exactly.
They get
Why
their
are
faces
they
caved
absent?
in.
No, they're in the corner going, oh, well.
Erickson's
I don't
covering
wanna-
his dead great grandma. Grandma, I miss you. Oh, okay, that's great. You're covering nobody. Abdelkader, oh, my jaw still hurts. My hand hurts. Okay, well then don't play. How's that? And then you got kids who actually want to yuck it up, like Bertuzzi, who, oh, they just sent him down to the minors. Why would you play a guy like David Booth or Luke Witkowski? Sorry, he fights great. He's not a good hockey player, and you're going to play him over a guy who's determined, like Tyler Bertuzzi, who arguably might be the future of this team? It's pathetic.
I was going to bring that up. I think that I don't understand why they aren't playing the young guys more. I do actually understand. Ken
Well,
Holland thinks that this is a team that still can win.
He does.
So they're pushing the buttons to win every game.
And they can't. They have to play their best.
They have to develop
game
your young talent because
ever
you are garbage.
to just compete every night, not even to win. If you're down one late, there's not that fear in the other team like, oh, we're playing the Red Wings. You have Luke Glendening and Abdelkader on your third line. Give me a break. Those guys and Athanasiou and Furk are on your fourth line. It's just it's ass backwards.
I was laughing when I was
It's
watching those lines. I'm
pathetic.
like, Nick's.
It's pathetic.
What's your
Jeff
take on the
Blashill-
arena, Dan?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, we were in the lower bowl. Ooh, I know, on the siren. But I looked up, and you were talking about the steepness of that. The
Yeah,
upper
you go
bowl.
up there. Check it
No,
out.
I legit laughed out
You
loud.
should have sat in one
when
of the
I
seats.
saw
Just
this.
felt it.
That is the angle of the seat. It is so bad. I thought it's comical. It looks like NHL 98 or 94 more so, when the graphics were really, really bad and they didn't know what they were doing with the crowd. They just were focusing on the product of the ice. It was that bad. My biggest complaint, though, was you and I were talking about this. The second level, you got those ring of lights for the advertisements and stuff. Depending on the color scheme of the ad, you have like a white one. I think Myers' ad was white. Brightens up the whole arena, brightens up the ice, looks great. And then I think they had something for Belfour or whatever. And the color scheme for that was black. It totally alters the look of the arena. It looks like lights are going on and off, and it is so frustrating. I will not be able to unsee that now watching the games. It's really frustrating. Aside from that, I thought the concourse was awesome. A lot of space. I felt like I was walking through Great Lakes Crossing.
But that's a mall.
Yeah.
That's not his venue.
Yeah,
I'll be
but
there
there's
on
space.
Saturday.
There's space. Yeah, you'll be there Saturday.
Enjoy. It's
But it's weird to look out and actually see stuff. I mean, to have windows, we didn't have one damn window.
okay. But
yeah.
here's like everyone's all goo goo gaga. Dap your lip. Get the drool off people. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general. Okay, this arena is not as crazy futuristic as they made it sound when they were going to build it. This could have been built in 2008 and just be just as relevant as it is now. I mean, cool. You put through some LED lights to change into the flag when the national anthem's going. That's great. Why are you contradicting this new feel and dropping in this some creep playing an organ? No.
That's money wasted. I feel that ceiling, like you said, is money wasted. When I walked in, I was expecting to be like, oh my gosh, wow. It doesn't have that thing aside from the scoreboard.
It's no different than Ford Field or Comerica Park.
And you want to know the best part
No
about it? Ain't nobody going to the games.
No one cares. They don't. The first, oh, okay, everyone got it. I've heard more negative, and that's not because I've chosen to hear more negative. I've heard more negative about Little Caesars Arena than positive. It's going to be the best venue ever. Wrong. It's not even the best venue in the NHL. Guarantee it.
Yeah.
Or the
I
NBA.
mean, there was such a legacy in history at Joe Louis. You're gonna hear.
But it was
about
also a dump.
Yeah. Oh, it was a total dump, but it's like that. Yeah.
They should have renovated the Joe.
One thing
We
I
need to
think
renovate this team.
one thing at a time. But do you think you would like it more if they had? All right, I know your answer to this, but I'm gonna throw this out to Austin.
Throw it to me too.
If they had the standing room area, I think that's what separated. That's why it doesn't feel like home to the Joe. I love the standing room.
Here, let me play devil's advocate on this. I think if the Wings were better, people would have more positive things to say about the arena.
Yeah.
Because
feel like
not
the new arena's
only
the kiss of
is the
death.
arena kind of, museum-y, the teams are terrible. Awful.
Honestly, I didn't even get really that museum-y feel. They have, the picture of Yzerman. They have the Olympia thing, but really, it looks like they're just trying
Just
to
like
fill
the
a lot of
Tigers and
space.
Wings always do, glomming onto the past.
Well, I mean, if you have a history, that's fine. I totally respect that. But if you're going to have a museum style, you have to have
Only
more.
teams that are bad look back on history.
Man, you really are a hater. I mean, I'm not saying
I'm
they're
not even
good.
paying attention to the Preds until playoffs start.
Yeah, I do like it. I was impressed with the whole schematics of getting in, getting out, the space and stuff like that. It's the quickest I've ever been in and out of downtown Detroit for an event, so that was nice. But
And no more stairs of terror.
unless you're
They're steep. Even the lower deck steps are steep.
Yeah.
They're high. They're like that high.
yeah, they
I
are.
didn't
They're
get
deep.
that.
Yep.
But they did give you an arm rail now, so drunk people can.
Did you feel that the seats in that lower bowl were actually that much bigger?
No,
No,
they're not.
no. It's
Oh, but
it's
they
not
got
horrible.
cup holders now. Great, welcome to 1900. Beer prices went up. Foam finger got discontinued. Boo. It's a
And the
crap.
product keeps getting worse.
Product's worse. They got rid of their best camera guy. What are you gonna do? Oh wait, what? It's going to the dogs. How about the Pistons play there too? They just dropped their 7th straight. They're now down to 14-13. Oh, recognize I'm back.
Showing those true colors.
Yep. I didn't buy into them. Jokingly, I may have, but it's basketball. All you hear is bounce. All you hear is squeak. All you hear is echoing. I don't know. I think if this city had a WNBA team, they might get a better draw than the Pistons. No one goes.
Detroit is the worst city for basketball in America.
Yeah, the Auburn Hills was way better. Really was.
I
But there's a
like
bunch
that.
of Division I teams within a 3-hour drive, and nobody even talks college basketball here.
No.
Yeah.
Nope, nobody cares. I think it's because it's basketball. Detroit
Hey,
doesn't
Oakland
care
taking
about
on number
people.
2 Michigan State on Saturday.
That'll be close. I hope so. Oakland wins.
Yeah.
But
I could die happy if they won. I could literally die 10 minutes after the game.
That would be huge. Not you dying.
But would
but
you?
the
But
actual-
would you want to die at Little Caesars Arena? Yeah, okay. Exactly. Crickets. Crickets. Bury me at the side of the Joe when they knock it down. No,
Pist-
please, actually don't. Throw me in the river. That way we could say someone killed
I'll have
me.
the Lions' offensive line as my pole bearers.
Yeah, yeah, that one. Your casket will just get blown up.
All right, real quick before we move on. Joe Louis has had the auction. I don't know if you were able to see
Oh, good.
the
Yeah.
auction.
Yeah, oh, I did.
All right, 2 things that you want.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That auction is a joke.
Really?
They're selling pieces of paper that were taped on the wall that said "Do not enter," written in marker.
Yeah.
They're
taking-
selling a cameraman seat, which is a plank of wood with a cushion on it that we used. $20 minimum bid. No one's bid on that. It's a joke. And let me tell you, there's an 18% buyer's premium, tax, and a $50 handling fee. So you could get something for $20, add 6% for tax, add 18% buyer's premium, add $50 for a handling fee.
Handling
the
fee,
stuff's
you gotta
already
go-
taken off the wall and in the media lounge.
And you have to go pick it up yourself.
It's a bunch of slaps who want to buy that stuff. What do you want to buy?
The Wings seem like a real joke right now.
They're sucking every last thing. And it's the sales team. I thought those people were a joke when I worked there. I'll say it. I don't care. They're a joke. Let me real quick. The marketing team last year when the D-Boss video went viral, we weren't allowed to show anyone with a D-Boss sign. We weren't allowed to say the word D-Boss. We couldn't even refer to him that in small talk. Now they're making a bobblehead, D-Boss bobblehead, and blowing it up. They're sellouts and they're spineless. Oh, we're new and improved. We'll do anything to get people in the seats. But last year when the Joe was sold out every game, oh, you're not allowed. No, don't say D-Boss. Don't do that. We're not children here. We're the Red Wings. Oh, and now you're a sellout? Give me a break, people. You're just, it's the worst.
They're a sellout because they're terrible. Things are fine when you're leaving your old arena. The nostalgia's there.
They're just a bunch
They're
of
just
little
grasping at
Marathoners.
straws.
They're the worst. What do you want from the auction? Maybe you'll find my soul.
$45 current bid right now.
Man, it seems like they might kill your fandom from hockey for a while.
They're killing me ever wanting to go there. It's bad.
They I do want one of the they had the Olympia exit sign. I thought that was kind of cool, and I do like the Joe Louis parking garage sign. I want one of those. Don't know why. Just that's
Hopefully you get a raise so you can afford the premium.
yeah. The handling
It's a
fee.
joke.
The handling
From
fee
one
that
joke
you-
to another, let's go on to the Lions.
Let's do
There
it.
you go.
Let's do it. Jokey joke. They're playing the Bears. The game shouldn't have been close against the Bucks. They're losers.
Yeah.
This team and its fan base is the worst. It's a train wreck. It's a disaster. And you know what? Oh, they went out. They might make it. Oh, they might do it. This could be their year. No, they went out. They still missed the playoffs. And you know what? Why don't you win out and just do the typical Lion thing to do and win out? So you bring back Caldwell. You bring back everyone. Martha doesn't, she's still around. I love Jim Caldwell. Yeah, we know. You're the worst. You know what?
You're the worst.
What they should do is go out this week and lose on Saturday to the Bears. They won't. They'll probably win. But it'll be close.
Think about this. Before the game last week, they leak out that report that, oh, hey, we gave Caldwell an extension, but, it was only 1 year.
Typical Lions thing to do.
So it seemed like if they would have lost that game,
would've yanked him.
he could have been gone.
Which they should have
So
lost
they
that
won.
game.
So they won against the hapless Bucks with a last-second field goal. They're about to beat the Bears. Caldwell's back.
You get 5 takeaways, and you only put up 24 points. And,
He should have been fired in the locker room at halftime.
yeah, the fact that game was so close and they couldn't put that game away, they deserve to lose. And they deserve to leave him in Tampa, which who wouldn't want to stay there over Detroit? Stay on the beach. Who cares? You got millions. Chill, shirtless.
How many
hairless.
times do they win in spite of Jim Caldwell?
They probably win a lot more. He's single-handedly cost them, I'd say, 3 to 4 games. Last year, he cost them probably half their losses.
And how many times do they still win despite all of his mistakes?
It's amazing. So this team, I really think he's holding them back. I think the talent's there. It's just he can't manage a game. It's plain
He
and
can't
simple.
count to 11.
No, or 10.
Not 9, not 10 players, not 12, 9.
Should have been fired right then. It's a joke.
That's
I'll never pay to see that team. Frankly, I only watched them this week because I literally had nothing else to do. So I watched them and wasted my Saturday or Sunday as always.
I'd rather strip down naked and go sit in the snow than watch the Lions this week.
I would rather watch.
Let's get a camera crew
I'd
out.
rather watch 48 hours of The Nanny with Fran Dresser,
Ugh.
and then another 68
Oh, you
of
children,
Austin
why don't you do that
in
here,
the
buddy?
snow,
Yeah, don't you know?
freezing, than to watch or waste my time with that. So
Let's get to our picks.
let's do it.
Final picks ever. Next week.
That
we
we're
will
recording. We'll still do the picks as the season goes on.
Yeah, what's the point? College bowls. Sorry, that was salt coming out. Sodium chloride. There's 4 bowl games or 5 bowl games this Saturday. We chose one because who wants to pick the Troy North Texas game? Not I, said the fly. Number 25, Boise State. Oregon. Coach left. See ya. Oregon's favored 7.5 in the Las Vegas Bowl. Give me the blue turf. Give me Boise State to roll.
Yeah, give me Oregon with their fancy uniforms. I mean, what's this color scheme going to be this year?
Give me the Smurfs.
That's right. Let's move to the NF National Football League, the No Fun League. Bears travel to Ford Field. No worse. in Little Caesars Arena. I'd rather play hockey at Ford Field. Lions favored 5.5. Typical Lions fashion, they're going to win this one. Give me the Lions.
I have to agree with you. I think they are going to win. I got to go with the Bears, though.
Yeah, everybody wants them to lose, so they're going to do the Lions thing and win. So give me the Lions.
All right, so we had to pick some strange games this week to fill out the plethora, including the Broncos.
Not even sure why this one is televised.
Broncos favored 2.5 in Indy, taking on Jacoby Brissett and the Colts. Give me the Colts. They're due. They're due, and they're bad, but they're due. Give me the Colts.
Give me the Broncos.
Give me the Broncos.
Chargers at Chiefs, big AFC West showdown. Chargers favored 1 at Arrowhead. Give me the Chargers. They are hot. They're electric. Zing! Phillip Rivers, don't put electricity in the river, because bad things happen, and that's what's going to happen in Kansas City. Take down the teepees. Burn them to the ground. They're Kareem hunting them. See you later. Chargers.
Chargers, that's an electric city, so let's give them the
It's
electric city.
Scranton, what? It's the Electric City. They call it that because the Electric City.
Thank you. I totally massacred that. Go with the Chargers.
Yeah, they were never as bad as 0-4. Give me the Chargers. They're going to win this division.
Big one. We're on Browns 0-16 watch. Ravens favored 7 in Cleveland. Cleveland almost got it done against Green Bay last week. Fell in overtime. Give me the Browns.
Ooh.
I'm putting on my brown helmet. It might be the turd emoji, but give it to me. Browns. May not win, but they cover.
What can Brown do for you? They can lose to the Ravens. That's my pick.
Yeah, give me the Edgar Allan pose.
Oh, I see what you did there. Aaron Rodgers, the return of the Raj. This week, Packers at Panthers. Panthers still favored by 3. Green Bay will win out with Aaron Rodgers starting this week. Give me the Pack.
I am picking the Pack too, but I'm making a bold prediction saying that Aaron Rodgers re-injures something and will not finish the game.
Oh, cold.
Yeah, I think either Aaron Rodgers won't play, and even if he does, he's going to look like Frankenstein out there. Give me the Panthers.
Rams, Seahawks in Seattle. Seattle favored 1.5. Just give me the Rams. Ram them.
Yeah, give me the Rams also, and hopefully somebody throws their drinks at one of the Seahawks players too, so we get an MMA match.
The Seahawks are awful, but I'm going to take the Sea Chickens just because at this time of year, they always come through.
Patriots coming off of one of their worst performances in a loss to the Dolphins, in which I called.
Very nice.
No big deal. Patriots, Steelers, big game. Big game at Heinz Field this week. Sunday, 4:25. You're going to want to tune in. We won't have it here, and frankly, yep, that's all I'm going to say. Well, nah, who cares? Anyways, yeah, just give me the Steelers. Patriots favor 2.5. Steelers will prove they're elite this week. Kick him while he's down. Steal.
I want the Pats to win, but something's telling me that the Steelers win.
My mind's telling me no, but my body.
The Steelers are, that right, a fraud. Give me the Patriots.
Ooh, zing, zing, zing. The Cowgirls. Reverse. -3 at Oakland to take on the Raiders before they pack up shop and head to Vegas. Who cares? This is 2 very subpar football teams. I'll take the Raiders. Why not? Give me Oakland.
I want the Raiders. I changed it last second. I like the Raiders.
Did you reverse your pick? Reverse?
Yeah.
I think I'd rather eat a bowl of vomit than watch this game. Give me the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Falcons, Monday night. That, by the way, that's your Sunday night football game. What else are you going to
Way
do
to
on
spoil
Sunday
us.
night? Watch that one. We got a great game on
Drive
Monday
100
night.
down 59 the wrong way.
Yep. Oh, super fast. Because who cares? Who crashes into you? 100 miles an hour. Drive all the way to Arizona. Anyways, got a great slate of primetime games this week.
Yes.
Because, by the way, the Broncos-Colts is your Thursday night game. Falcons-Bucks, Monday Night Football. We saw the Bucks firsthand on Sunday, and the Falcons need to start winning, and they did so against New Orleans. They're favored on the road by 6.5. Give me the Falcons.
Give me the Falcons also. The Bucks, I'm just not.
Matt Ryan,
the Bucks are essentially a blind man in a cave on offense. Give me the Falcons.
Those are our picks, not yours for the final time. Next week, make sure you're tuning in to this one. It's
Well,
going to be our
Break the news. Let them know what's going on. We
It's
haven't
our
talked about it.
finale episode ever. We're going to do a best of and take some of our favorite moments on the show, talk about it, yuck it up, cry, sweat, bleed. Yeah, we're going to do all three. Yeah, that's right.
Don't want to miss that one.
Yeah, you're not going to want to miss it. We want to thank all of our loyal viewers who've tuned in over the years. The 120 episodes. When it's all said and done, it will be 121. Rest in peace to the wrap-up. It's no more. So we'll unveil the winner of our picks.
Mm-hmm.
You will win nothing. You will win your show being removed. That's your victory.
You own nothing and you'll like it.
Yep, you'll like it. You know what? We might even give you a sweater vest
And
Who
we're going to
cares?
give you.
and a weak handshake.
I'm going to give you a list of shows that were canceled before 120 episodes because I think that's a terrific run.
It is.
And so we'll give you.
You're going to have to do that research because I don't know it.
And maybe watch out for a podcast.
Yeah, we might have to start doing that so we don't go senile. And who knows? You might catch us in Arizona. And you know what? Who cares about this pick sheet? 'Cause I haven't done one of these in a while. From all of us to all of you, see you never on the wrap-up.
Well, see you later.
Woo, big gulps, huh? All right.